All right, as we continue the aftermath of our coverage from yesterday's mass shooting, really hard not to feel people's anger during this time or their pain over the loss of those 17 victims.
There's a dad of a daughter, Ed Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. He sums up what so many of all of us are feeling and thinking today.
It's time to do something. It's time to, stop accepting blood money. Don't be beholden to the NRA. You work for us. You don't work for the NRA. It's we the people.
Want to bring our coverage live now back down to South Florida to Broward County, where Michael Williams and Kelly Dunn are standing by live. Michael?
We're outside the church by the Glades. We're at 7 o'clock. There will be another memorial service. We're only some miles from the scene of the shooting. The shockwaves reverberating across this community and indeed the nation yet again.
And we just heard from that father who is understandably so angry about this happening again, and we've just learned that Senator Bill Nelson, Florida Senator, will be here tomorrow in Parkland to talk to officials.
We will indeed, and again, as we talk about the victims and their families, that is part of our continuing coverage now.
Exactly, and if you saw the news conference just 10 or so minutes ago with the sheriff, he announced all of the names of the 17 who were murdered yesterday. Miranda Christian is in now to tell us a little bit more about some of the people we lost.
Yes, and obviously tragic news, the worst news a family could ever receive, and all day family members and friends have been posting on social media expressing their condolences and their grief. So we kind of put that together for you guys.
Students to teachers, the grieving process, the families and friends of those at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School is just beginning. Jamie Gutenberg, her father, posted on Facebook expressing heartbreak. Luke Hoyer, only 15 years old, his aunt said he was a beautiful human and he was loved. 15-year-old Alyssa Alhadev, her father said she was a talented soccer player and she loved writing. Karen Shentrup, her cousin, was asking for prayers for the teenager. Jaquin Oliver's family was looking for him on Wednesday and learned the worst news. He had passed. Senior Meadow Pollock, her family was also looking for her and received that devastating news. Swimmer Nicholas Doret was set to go swim on an athletic scholarship. That dream was taken away. Cara Loughran's family posted on Facebook thanking everyone for their prayers. 14-year-old Alania Petty, her great aunt, posted, "There are no hashtags for moments like this, only sadness." Friends of Peter Wang learned of his death Wednesday night. Martin Duku, only 14. His brother says he'll be missed, but he knows he's in a better place. Gina Montalto, only 14, was a member of the Stoneman Douglas guard team. 14-year-old Alex Schachter, also killed in the shooting. Helena Ramsey's family says she was brilliant, witty, and lost in a senseless shooting. And 3 teachers lost their lives. Athletic director Chris Hickson, geography teacher Scott Bagel, a friend called his death a senseless act, and the school's assistant football coach Aaron Feast. On Twitter, the team said he died a hero when he shielded students during the shooting.
So a lot of heartache, a lot of prayers, a lot of thoughts shared with other people on social media. It was kind of hard to see that all as well. A lot of families hurting right now. So of course, thoughts and prayers with everyone involved in this situation.
And really social media is where a community can come together virtually, and then in so many other vigils like the one that's going to be tonight, the one there's a sunset vigil that's been going on right now, and then throughout the day, so people coming together.
You and I have talked, I know many of you around your dinner table have talked. You sit there and wonder what might have been with all of these young, promising lives. You think about the coach being called a hero, Aaron Feast, who threw his way in between students and a gunman, what might have been. And you and I will mourn their loss, and then you think of the families, the what might have beens they'll carry with them for the rest of their lives. And it's just a heartbreaking moment, but also one where, as you heard the father early on say, they want to fight to make sure their children's lives that were lost are not for naught, and that they try and fight on behalf of others, because we continue to see this scenario repeated again and again.